Oil rubbed bronze. Time to put it up.
Our main goal this weekend is to get a fully functioning bathroom. So we have to put down our linoleum floor, put in all the electrical fixtures, and get the toilet and sink installed.
We had already installed the vent and the housing for our exhaust fan, and now Stacy is just putting back in the blower. Five, four, three, two, one. Wow, look at that. There's a light, overhead light. Oh, and there's our overhead fan.
With our bathroom being so complicated with lots of angles and pipes, we decided to make a paper template to trace onto our linoleum before we cut it.
Now that we have in the linoleum floors, it is time to get the rest of the bathroom put together. So excited about not peeing outside anymore and being able to wash our hands. It's the little joys in life. We are going to install our first interior door. This is a 5-panel solid wood door we special ordered, and it is going to go in our bathroom. So Stacy has double checked the jamb.
The hinge side is perfectly plumb.
So we're going to attach that first and then we'll shim it. The reason we are installing our door first is
so we can put the baseboards in and know where they need to end.
Alright, let's get started. We have a bathroom door. Now we're going to work on putting the trim around the door so we can do the baseboard trim before we put in the toilet and the sink. For the baseboards in the bathroom, we went ahead and primed all sides since they're going to be in contact with the floor in a possible wet room. All the trim in the bathroom is done now.
When working hard on the farm, never forget to take your cookie breaks, especially with Girl Scout cookies like Thin Mints. Support the Girl Scouts of America.
After we got the baseboards in, we went ahead and caulked them and filled the nail holes. Now we are ready for
The toilet.
yay! The toilet comes back to the house.
So now that you cleaned it, it's all slippery.
We now have the toilet installed, and this is our first official flush in the house. Yay! We're gonna work on the sink now. We decided to use a wall-mounted sink to save space in our small bathroom. we were able to find this sink gently used from 1938 at a salvage store in Seattle. Before we put up all the drywall, we put up blocking when we knew we were going to put certain things, like the sink, for example. And then I made drawings so that I would know where everything is. And how's that working out for us so far?
So far so good. Everything's been where we thought it's been.
I'm excited about getting a sink.
You're getting all uppity now. Next thing I know, you're gonna want hot water.
You said you think it's about 30 pounds?
Probably, yeah. We're about 2 inches short between our sink tailpiece and our P-trap. We could lower the sink and that would fix that. However, we mounted this sink at this specific height because we both like the sinks in the bathroom a little bit higher. I can go to Ace today and get an extension and complete that. It'll only take a day, or I'd have to suffer through the rest of my life with a sink that's too short for me. So I think we'll go to Ace.
It's amazing how things go together when you have the right pieces.
Yeah.
No leaks.
So far so good.
We are excited to have a functioning sink in our house now. And we bought this used for $35. We chose this one so that we'd have more room in our bathroom. It has a backsplash to protect the wall. It also has a deep sink bay so that it's really user-friendly, plus with this spout that comes out. And we put it at this height because we both like a taller sink in the bathroom. Our bathroom is now almost all done. We have in the toilet and the sink. Around the corner we have our shower. We need to put in the shower head. And we also did the trim, including the trim around the window. We have our door, which we also trimmed around. So pretty much all done except for painting and getting the shower functioning. Oh, and putting in a water heater. We did have to buy some new lights for our house, but in these boxes, I have some historic lights from my great-grandfather's house in eastern North Carolina. The house was built in the 1890s, and in the 1920s they put in some new lights, and now that the house has been renovated, the lights were passed on to me. Of course, they needed to have a little work done. They needed to be rewired and they needed to be cleaned up. But they have a really nice rubbed oil bronze finish, and that's why we selected that finish for the rest of our lights. And I'm super excited about getting these lights up. Luckily, we found a place in Spokane, Washington that actually can refurbish antique lights. So we took it to them and they rewired them and they fixed up the external finish, and we've been storing them for the last 2 years. So this is a really momentous day to get them up. I think they're all the same.
I think they're all the same. And one of the things they did when they restored it as well was they added a modern bracket for using modern light boxes.
Here is a close-up so you can see the finish on this light. It also has a switch, which I guess you could use if you wanted to switch it on or off. But we're going to leave it in the on position and just use a switch on the wall. I have 2 of these pendant lights, and they are going to go in each of the downstairs bedrooms. This is a close-up of the globe. So this is the big light that I got from my great-grandfather's house. It's called a pan light because of this pan structure here. We are going to hang it in our kitchen. It's got 4 globes. This light we also had rewired, and they refinished the surface in an oil rubbed bronze. Time to put it up. And there is the final fixture up and lighted with the globes. When When you come in the front door, you can see that now all the lights match. We have a rubbed oil bronze finish, and the historic light matches, or at least goes along with, our other two modern lights that we purchased. Next, we are going to focus on wood floors and trimming out the windows. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a video, and we'll see you next time on the Tomarosa.